This video is kindly brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence. Hi, my name's Janelle and welcome back to Rosery Apparel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing everything I made for my me-made wardrobe during autumn. As you can probably see, I am a little bit obsessed with autumnal shades. I love autumn colours all year round, but I particularly go a bit crazy for them during this time of the year. And I also find I'm really inspired to sew during these in-between seasons, so I've actually managed to make quite a few new items for my wardrobe this season. So without further ado, let's get into it and let me show you what I made for my wardrobe during autumn. The first item I have to show you is this beautiful but really simple gathered skirt. I made this skirt out of a really cute ditzy floral rayon fabric, and I was inspired by a similar skirt that I saw on Instagram and decided I wanted to make one for my own wardrobe. But yeah, it's just an extra long midi length, and it also has some cute little hidden inseam pockets as well. It's just a really simple skirt and something that's so easy and versatile to wear and a really good addition to my wardrobe. Next, I have another skirt. This one is also a gathered skirt, but it's a little bit more of a full gather. This skirt is really massive and there's so much fabric in it. It's actually fully lined as well, so there's like 2 layers of gathering, which gives it a really nice puffiness, I guess you could say. I made this skirt out of some beautiful linen gingham fabric by A&R Fabrics, and they actually kindly sent me this fabric, which, to be completely honest, has been one of the highlights of my year so far. And it's made up a really beautiful skirt, and I think it's something you would never find in the shops as well, which I really like about it. But yeah, I was very excited to add this skirt to my wardrobe, and I think it's going to be really lovely to wear during winter as well because it's so thick and lovely. Next up, I have something I haven't really ever made before, and that is a fully lined jacket. I actually shared the whole making process of this jacket in a past video of mine, so I'll leave that video linked down below if you'd like to check it out. In fact, I think pretty much everything I'm sharing today I have shared a tutorial or video on, so I'll have a whole list of all the videos down below. But I was inspired to make this jacket here after I saw a beautiful trench coat by Alexa Chung. The trench coat had these really beautiful pops of gingham on the collar and along the cuff as well. So I decided to make my own version, but make it a really cute, boxy, cropped jacket. The pattern I used for this jacket is the Stacker jacket by Paper Cut Patterns, and it was a really fun pattern to make. It was really easy to understand as well, and I actually ended up whipping it up in one weekend, so it wasn't too complicated and didn't take too long either. This is unlike anything I've got in my wardrobe at the moment, so I was really excited to have a go at making a lined jacket like this for myself, and I'm excited to wear it all through winter. Next up, I have possibly my favourite make from the last couple of months, and that is my hand-knitted popcorn cardigan. I have been working on this cardigan since the end of last year, so I'm sure you've heard me talk about it by now, but I'm so excited to finally have finished it. This cardigan was heavily inspired by the brand Misha & Puff. I'll leave a link to their website down below if you'd like to check them out, but they make the most amazing hand knitted products. I just find cardigans so easy to wear. I wear them all the time, and this cardigan is no exception. I've kind of been wearing it non-stop ever since I finished it, and yeah, I'm just so in love with it. I didn't really follow a pattern for this cardigan. I just used a standard ordinary hand-knitted cardigan pattern and then added the bobbles as I went. I did share a little snippet on how to make the bobble stitch, and I'll leave that video down below if you'd like to check it out. It's just a matter of working out how many bobbles you'll need depending on the pattern you're using. But yeah, I'm very proud of this make, and I'm already tempted to start knitting another one in a different colour. Next up, I have this super adorable puffy sleeve top. I actually replicated a top that I already own and love to make this one, but I used my Rosa sewing pattern to create the template for it. Again, I've shared a video on how to pattern hack the Rosa pattern to be able to make this top, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But already I can tell this is going to be a much loved item in my wardrobe. I have worn it so many times, hence why I wanted to make a replica of the top, because I was already wearing the one I owned all the time, so at least now I've got 2 I can wear all the time. It's got this really cute keyhole detail at the back with a little tie, and obviously the most beautiful puffy sleeves as well. And yeah, I just am so in love with this top, and I know I'll probably make more in lots of different fabrics. Let's take a moment to talk about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence. I personally have been using Squarespace to run my website and online store for the last 5 years, and trust me when I say they make creating a beautiful online presence so stress-free and easy. There are so many beautifully designed templates to choose from, and whether you want to create a portfolio, website or online store, they'll have the perfect template for what you need. Something I love about Squarespace is how quick and easy it is to build a website. I have absolutely no background in coding or tech whatsoever, and I'm actually not even that tech savvy, but I was able to build a website in a really short amount of time, and I can easily customize and change my website whenever I really feel like it with just a few clicks. So if you'd like to create a beautiful online presence of your own, then head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch your beautiful new website, head to squarespace.com/roseryapparel for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Alright, the next 4 items are all 4 different wrap skirts, and that is because this season I brought out my new sewing pattern, the Hannah wrap skirt pattern. The pattern itself comes with 3 variations, which are these 3 skirts here. The first one being this beautiful little ruffled hem wrap skirt. Again, I made this one out of some beautiful gingham linen. It's this really beautiful blush colour, and the fabric is from the fabric store. Next, I have this beautiful and simple wrap design. This one I made out of the most lovely vintage cotton fabric that I picked up on eBay. I actually filmed a whole video on how to shop for fabric online, and that's when I picked this one up. That video will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time. And then the third variation is this beautiful curved wrap design. I just thought having 3 different options in the pattern would be really handy, so that way you have a few different style options to choose from. And I really like this simple curved design. It's just something a little bit different, but still super easy to make. And I made this one out of some quilter's cotton in the most beautiful cinnamon colour. It's actually the same fabric that I made this puffy sleeve top out of, and I kind of can't wait to style them as like a little combo set. I think that could be really cute. And then also to go along with the Hannah wrap skirt pattern, I have shown instructions on how to lengthen the skirt to create a really beautiful midi wrap skirt. This one is so adorable too. I made this out of some polka dot rayon I've had in my stash for the longest time, and I'm so happy I decided to make it into this cute midi skirt. I just think it's such a classic look, and obviously a colour that I love as well. So yeah, I have 4 beautiful new wrap skirts, and hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea on what you can make with the Hannah wrap skirt pattern. And the last 2 items I actually made in the one video. They are both thrift flips. So that means I kind of went thrift shopping, found a few items of clothing that I liked but that weren't quite my style, and then in the video I showed you how I changed them up to fit my wardrobe a little bit better. The first item is this beautiful little beige gingham mini skirt. As you can see, I have added quite a number of skirts to my wardrobe this season. So at the thrift store I found this skirt that was like okay, but just a little bit not quite right, if you know what I mean. It had this really random slit at the front of the dress, which I thought looked not that nice personally. But apart from that, the elements of the skirt were really, really lovely. And so from it, I was inspired to make this beautiful ruffled hem mini skirt. I ended up taking in the skirt a little bit at the back by just stitching a few darts to like bring it in to fit my waist a bit better. And then I took the ruffle that was on the original skirt and shortened the skirt and attached it to the bottom of it. And I'm really happy with the result. It looks really nice to wear on its own during the warmer months, but I've also been styling this up with a pair of tights and boots, and I think it still looks really cute. Overall, I'm just really happy I decided to pick up the original skirt and have a go at transforming it into something to suit my style. And the last item is this really cute gathered neckline puffy sleeve top. This was originally a girl's dress. I don't often check the children's section of the thrift store, but this fabric caught my attention and I just had to go and suss it out. And it ended up being a really beautiful gathered neck A-line style girl's dress. I could actually fit into it and it was pretty cute the way it was, but it did just have a little bit of a childish feel to it, so I decided I would change it up a bit and make it into a top instead. Oh, there's another dress I've forgotten to add actually. What I was going to say is I love this gathered neckline so much that I was inspired to make another dress, which is meant to be as a part of this collection because I made it during autumn as well. I can't believe I forgot about it. It's one of my favourite dresses I've made this season. I'll talk about that one in a second. The fabric of this one though has the cutest little tulip and almost clementine looking print. It is so adorable and it's so like vintage looking. It may even be vintage fabric, who knows. But yeah, I'm so happy that I was able to find that little dress and turn it into this beautiful top. And now for the last item I have to show you, hopefully I haven't forgotten anything else, is this beautiful tiered sage green gathered neckline dress. So as I mentioned, I was very inspired to make this dress after I found this gathered neckline dress top. And I was also inspired by a dress worn by Noelle Fox, who's one of my favourite style icons to follow on Instagram. I'd kind of been saving this sage linen for the perfect project, and once I saw that dress Noelle was wearing, I decided that that was going to be it. And I basically just replicated this top to make the neckline. I share all the measurements and how to go about that in the tutorial for this dress, so definitely check that out if you're interested. And then I just added some shirring to the sleeves to give them a really cute puffiness, which I just think turned out so nice. I'm so happy with this dress and I'm a little bit sad it is getting so cold that I can't really wear it. I can still wear it, but it has to be covered up quite a bit and kind of defeats the purpose because I just want it to be out on display fully as it is. But yeah, I'm also obsessed with the tiered look as well. I just think it is so beautiful. There's just so many gathers going on, but I really love that about this dress. I just think it's such a beautiful and unique design. So I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of what I've managed to make for my wardrobe during autumn. I have made some of my all-time favourite items of clothing this season. There's just so much to love in this collection of clothing. Even though I film these videos every season, it still feels so satisfying to be able to see everything I made in one season nicely on one rack like this. And I'm also really glad to add these couple of outerwear pieces as well. I just feel like I'm slowly starting to fill gaps that I have in my me-made wardrobe. And so now I think I'm easily able to wear at least one item of clothing that I've made every single day. If you enjoyed this video, then I would love it if you could give it a like and subscribe to this channel for more sewing type videos like this one. Have a lovely day and thanks for watching.